Bernadette, what is on your mind this Thursday, November 19th, about the war for the survival of our civilization, like the breaking developments, I guess, since obviously Paris was now 5-6 days ago. What do you think of the reaction to that and what's going on right now?
Well, I think that the reaction to that is that people are still blind, whether they're afraid or stupid or like a willfully blind, to the root cause of it all, which is Islam itself.
I notice you're not using the term radical Islam or hijacked Islam, and that's a gimme question there, but that was not a mistake on your part, it sounds like.
No, that was not a mistake on my part. That's one of those points that I try to get through to people, friends, strangers, neighbors. There is no moderate Islam. There is one Islam. And the idea that we try to shelter these terrorists, they're just the radicals, they have somehow misunderstood their religion, is just wrong. And we're going to continue down this path waiting for the next jihadi event, which is coming. Paris is just a drop in the bucket, and they're always one step behind. What are they going to do next? Where are they going to do it next? How are they going to do it next? I mean, I don't know if you saw this. I think you did. That plane, the Russian plane, was apparently brought down by a soda can.
Oh yeah, I knew that detail yesterday, but I knew it was a bomb or a missile all along.
Okay, but we're always one step behind. So picture you go to the airport. You're taking off your shoes. Why? Because a Muslim was going to blow up an airplane with his shoe. You had the
10 years ago. 10 years ago, that was now.
Right. But they're always one step ahead.
Right.
Water bottles. People are throwing out their water bottles, throwing out baby bottles full of milk for their children, because why? Muslims were planning on blowing up airplanes with some kind of a liquid, okay? It's just that we're always one step behind. And there's a woman in Arizona, I think her name is Lisa Benson. I just kind of caught wind of her. But she's on track of this whole security thing. And this is something I've been saying myself. I go to the airport and I'm screened and strapped and padded and taking off belts and shoes and all this kind of stuff. But look who's working at the airports.
Yeah.
I see women in hijabs, men with beards, sorry, I'm not talking about Duck Dynasty guys, okay?
Right. I'm
talking about men that appear to me to be either black converts or Middle Eastern men, most likely Muslims, going in and out of secure areas. Are they working on maintenance? Are they handling luggage? Are they, what are they doing? And I've said to my friends and family, I hope it's not their day for Allah, okay?
Right.
Because that's all it took was for one person with that soda can of a bomb, apparently, to throw it in the back of that airplane. So, we're dealing with Islam, and people just do not want to seek the truth, because it is terrifying.
Right.
Let me plug this. Citizen Warrior. I don't know if you're familiar with that website.
Yeah.
Citizen Warrior.
He wrote that great piece 5 years ago about the terrifying brilliance of Islam, right?
Exactly. The terrifying brilliance of Islam. Hey, it might be evil, but it's certainly brilliant.
Yeah.
And when you read through those points, and there's about 30 of them, how can you deny what is going on? And now you have all these so-called refugees. You see these videos of these men, these fighting age men who look healthy and strong with no women and children in tow, marching into Europe. How you cannot see it as anything as an invasion? I don't know how people can't see that. And here's something that really, people talk about vetting. Are they terrorists? I don't know what people think. Do you think they have a card in their back pocket that says ISIS member?
Right.
No.
And Bernadette, the thing that when you talk about the airports is they talk about background checks and vetting as if that's even really occurring. But, a lot of these guys know to lay low and wait till the opportunity arises and they have a clean record so they won't get caught by the process we use.
Exactly. I mean, they're definitely going to lay low, and that's a part of the whole strategy. When you're small in number, you lay low until you have enough force. And here's the thing too: whether these men, whether there are some true refugees marching through those doors, okay, who have no intent on harm, guess what? Their sons probably will.
Yep.
And we've seen that all over Europe for the past 30 years, 40 years, where all of these Muslim immigrants have been coming in for work and welcomed with open arms into these countries, by the way.
Of course.
But the second generation is more radical than the first. So
yep.
even if, you know, Muhammad's not, by the time he has his 10 sons with his 4 wives, and they go to mosque every Friday, that's where they get radicalized.
Yep.
Right inside France, Germany, Britain,
oh, yeah.
America.
Terrifyingly brilliant. Terrifyingly brilliant. I'm going to plug that once more. The Terrifying Brilliance of Islam by Citizen Warrior, if you want to Google. Bernadette, we're going to pick this up again on another segment soon, I'm sure. But any final thoughts you want to leave with people today about the recent events?
I just think that people cannot be afraid to speak truth. Seek out the truth. Don't be cowed by the term Islamophobe. If you don't have a real fear about Islam, there's something wrong with you.
Right.
You know, seek it out. Seek the truth. Don't buy into the lies, which is another brilliant thing about Islam. Taqiyya, that they're actually encouraged to lie in order to advance Islam. Another brilliant.
And we will pick that up at another time. Bernadette Repisky, I appreciate you taking your time and your always astute insights into the war for civilization we are now facing.
All right, Adam. Thank you. It was good talking to you.